For projects that are using the SimpleLink SDK, typically they are set up to have an application project and a kernel project. It is the kernel project that controls the version of the SDK that is used. If you have multiple application projects, they will share the same kernel project. If you wish for them to use different versions of the SDK, what you need to do is make a copy of the kernel project. When giving this copy a name, make sure not to have any spaces in the name. Once I have created a copy of the kernel project, I can change the version of the SDK that it uses. Now what I need to do is change my application project to depend on this new kernel project. Start by removing the dependency on the old kernel project. Then add the dependency for the new one. I'm also going to change the reference build configuration to always be the active configuration. Note that if you have multiple configurations in your project, you will need to change this for both. Now this application project is dependent on the new kernel project that we created, and the other one is still dependent on the original. This way I have one project using the older SDK and one using the newer SDK.